another edition of the Wrestling Forum. I'm Brother Ryan. I'm your host, Jamie, and on this edition of the IWR, we're going to do our 2012 WWE No Way Out review. Just getting off the air with the pay-per-view. Kind of a so-so night. Some stuff here, pretty good, whatever. Some stuff that can be forgotten, but just kind of whatever, pay-per-view, you know?
Yeah, I think the storylines were pretty much a big part of this show. But
yeah, nothing really standing out here. We're going to run down the card for you. First matchup, we had the World Heavyweight Championship on the line when champion Sheamus went up against Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, this was great. They did a great job here with this match. Really, just Dolph was major over in this, and the crowd was really on his side with this match. We talked about this before, previously, and through even the match. Sheamus is getting to that point where he's leaning into just John Cena, just 2005, 2006, where they're giving him everything, and the crowd is kind of turning on him a little bit. It's that, plus mixed with the idea of the fans want to see Dolph Ziggler succeed. They know how good of a worker he is. They know how good of a seller he is. You know, people were always like, okay, Dolph Ziggler, we're going to throw Vicky Guerrero on you. We want to make you something, but we don't feel like people are going to cheer you or boo you enough, so we're going to throw Vicky on you. Yeah. And in case in point with this is, he doesn't need Vicky because the whole time this match was going on, he wasn't being booed. He was being cheered. His name was being cheered. They weren't saying Vicky Guerrero, Vicky Guerrero.
And it's been like that for a while now. So
yeah, they weren't booing or anything like that. So it's to that point where I think Dolph Ziggler, he thinks it, we all think it. It's, you know, get rid of Vicky Guerrero, possibly turn him face. The crowd's already wanting it. Yeah. And maybe they'll do that. But this was a good match here. Sheamus retains exactly like they thought. You know, they thought in the preview. Yeah. You know, selling for Sheamus and making him look good. Another good match out of Sheamus here. Yeah.
I think both guys look great in this. Obviously, Dolph really standing out as he has been as of late, and just agree with everything Ryan said there. He doesn't need anybody else. He's over as a mofo, either getting heat or just getting love like he did tonight with that kind of heelish kind of crowd that they had there. But yeah, great start here. Just good work from both guys and a really quality matchup. Just hopefully we can see these guys. They get to that are getting used in these world title matches and stuff like that, like a Dolph or something. And they just continue to progress, and we just keep to see them, start to get seen in that kind of light, and then you kind of start to realize that, okay, these guys are main eventers now, and, giving Sheamus quality matches, which we've seen, these quality matches over the past couple weeks, and, and the previous month, Dolph and Sheamus, like I said in the preview, they've worked a lot over the past month or so in Raws and SmackDowns, and really, produced some quality stuff, and I thought this could be the culmination of, a really solid pay-per-view matchup, and I thought this was a really solid matchup here, and Sheamus retaining the World Championship in this matchup. Next matchup, we had the Tuxedo Match between Santino Marella and Ricardo Rodriguez. This was what it was. I know WWE was probably thinking this could be something, entertaining and funny, with the guys being in there, but it just kind of fell flat. Really didn't do anything special here, but Santino getting the win. Ricardo had some Del Rio underwear on. Yeah.
They were pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Exactly like he said, it definitely fell flat. It was too long. They played it out too. There was
nothing they could do in the situation.
Yeah, there really wasn't much. It was just them trying to do some just comedic stuff here, and the crowd didn't buy it. It was a boring chant. I mean, it wasn't overall terrible. They had a couple little funny ditties, but overall way too long and kind of unneeded. Yeah.
Next matchup, we had the Intercontinental Title line when champion Christian went up against Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, this was exactly what we thought it was going to be as well. Just a really solid mid-card type match. Christian going over here again, really solidifying him as that veteran guy that people need to stepping stone to. Yeah. Which to the point where he is at his career, it's better, I guess, to see him doing this than not being on the card at all, exactly. Or not doing anything. Yeah. To me, it obviously looks like they have no plans of bringing him to the main event again, and they're kind of just using him as that kind of, like he said, ABC style type wrestler, where he's just that catch can 101 wrestling style, where you get in there and you can mold a great match with almost anybody with him, and with Cody, this is another guy who can work as well. So, good solid match on the mid-card, and, Christian getting the win here, solid.
Yeah, this one is, just like you said, just really solid. What you can expect out of these guys, I thought could have been a little bit better, given a little bit more time here. But, just like we were talking throughout the entire match, Christian is just that guy where, you have that match, and it's just like a painter having a blank canvas, that you can just go out there and paint whatever you want, because it's just, he just go out there, he's just so technically sound in everything he does, and it's just like, he's a perfect guy for Cody Rhodes to work with, and really any guy to work with. I don't know how, I'm sure if you talk to any wrestlers, they're probably like, God, I love working with Christian, because it's just, what you get every single night. It's the same thing, consistency. That's what I really think we could eventually get out of Cody, and his, career upcoming and all this kind of stuff. But, solid matchup here. Cody looking good, Christian looking good. So, be interesting to see if this continues. Obviously, Christian winning the title from Cody, and now Christian retaining the title from Cody. Be interesting to see if they're, paths go different ways, if they continue something here. But Christian retaining here, kind of on time on that matchup. Next matchup, we had a number one contenders fatal 4-way tag match for the WWE tag titles. Just featuring our boys. Are you ready? Just three, just two, just one.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. I don't know if it worked.
That didn't work. That didn't work.
We're not black. It didn't work.
We're full blown white.
We are. I don't just.
But our love
kind of time players.
Kind of time players. Daytime players. Just nobody else shows up. We show up.
We're in the day. We're daytime. Daywalker.
Our love for the primetime players. Just Titus O'Neil and Darren Young.
Just all world. The thing we got out of this here was actually a trying to build a tag team division.
Renovation of the tag division.
A little bit, maybe. They put Gabriel and Kid together. Gabriel's back. That was a cool thing. They had
Usos out there.
Yeah, Usos
doing Epico out there. Yeah.
A very epic. I guess I haven't been watching enough Uso matches.
Right.
Just entrance and just the boom and just the pyro and just going at it. But yeah, this had a bunch of spots. Did some cool stuff in this. The big thing other than that we got out of this was, Abraham Washington was out there with Primo, Epico, and Rosa Mendez, and basically kind of just cheated them over and kind of just, started managing primetime players, which makes a lot more sense to me.
Yes.
With All World and being this kind of company that's all about money and blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Primetime players fit in this, and obviously the most entertaining tag team they have right now, which by no standards this time last year did we ever even think either of these guys were going to do anything. But are becoming two of the most entertaining guys on the roster. So
yeah, and this is just a product of what happens when you throw some guys out there and let them do something, let them try and just see what would happen out of it, and it's fucking entertaining. I don't even have to watch them wrestle. It's entertaining. It's just what they do. They're just characters are hilarious and just what they do. But yeah, just really liking to see WWE making at least a little effort to show a glimpse that there might be a tag division coming up, because there just hasn't been glimpses of that. And having a number one contenders match on the pay-per-view besides a tag title match on the pay-per-view, I was upstairs whenever they played that. I'm like, how the hell are they going to find 4 teams to be in a number one contenders match? But seeing them combine Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd, which I came up with the name, just ready for it. Just 1, 2, 3. Angel Heart. Just. You guys like that? Angel Heart? Just got
Angel Heart.
Justin Gabriel, formerly Justin Angel. You got Tyson Kidd, the Heart.
Angel Heart.
We kind of get the glimpse that Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd might be members of the Power Rangers.
It's almost like they are. They have like the little beeper thingies, and they just
yeah, dude. They just surfboard out of planes.
Did I do Angel Heart?
I feel like I'm over Jericho, kind of. Can we please keep that tag team going? Because that would just be phenomenal. They already have matching gear, too, so that'd be great. But yeah.
It's legitimate.
Primetime players getting the win. Abraham Washington looks like he's going to be with them now. Interesting stuff, and I'm intrigued to see if there's going to be a revisal. Is that a word?
Revival.
Revisal? That's not a word.
Sounds like they say that for like for college paper.
Yeah, dude, a revisal.
Yeah.
A revision. That's
revision.
Revision.
Yeah.
They're going to revise.
Revival.
Revival. That's what we're looking for. The tag division. So it'll be interesting to see what comes up there. But primetime players, number one contenders for the tag titles. Next up, we had the Triple H segment that we're going to be talking about with Triple H coming out. He's going to be talking about Heyman and Lesnar, all this stuff, and he really just cut to the chase, saying what everybody's been thinking, which is he wants a matchup with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Obviously, everybody's been thinking of it. We've been thinking of it. Possibly coming up here at SummerSlam, but just cutting to the chase right there, saying put all the legal issues, all this kind of crap behind him, and just do that. So obviously, we're going to be awaiting appearance from Brock Lesnar pretty soon coming up. Who knows? Could be at our Raw that we'll be going to
That would be
July
nice.
23rd this week.
Nice.
Going to start pimping that because it's going to be the shit. But yeah, just plain and simple, only about 5 minutes or so, just came out and said he wanted a SummerSlam matchup. Obviously looking like it's going to happen. I want to see it happen. It was a match that I wanted to see back when Brock Lesnar was in WWE in the past. It was just two guys I thought would make a great matchup, but obviously Brock Lesnar always being on SmackDown, Triple H always being on Raw. We never got to see it, but could end up seeing it this year's SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of talk about it. They're still going with the storyline, even though they don't even know if Brock Lesnar is going to be doing it. I mean, if they pimp it enough, hopefully it'll be, they'll actually do it if Lesnar's down.
Yeah.
If that's
Well,
the
I think
case.
WWE's going to put it in their court, and if they don't accept it, it's just their fault. Whatever.
Yeah,
they'll just kind of put it on.
It's going to make Lesnar look like a bitch if
Exactly.
he doesn't. So it doesn't do much of anything to really hurt him. It just makes Lesnar look bad, which is probably what they wanted to end up doing if he didn't do it or accept it. But I do. One thing came out of this, just Triple H is just waiting just to fight. I think he said it like 4 times.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking
I will fight you.
Yeah.
I will fight you, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. With that Triple H fucking.
I'm waiting. I will fight you, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I just felt like the lead up to WrestleMania 14 with DX doing that brigade for wanting Tyson and Austin to fight. Just let them fight. Let them fight. They had the signs and shit, China and everything held it up. Yeah, dude. Triple H wants to fight, and we'll see if we're gonna get it at SummerSlam this year. Next matchup, we have the Divas title on the line. Champion Layla going up against Beth Phoenix. I don't. Really
Did Layla think she was just in the middle of a play?
Yeah,
she was doing like a dance number.
For the first 5 minutes of this, I don't know what the hell was going on, and then Layla got another clean win over Beth Phoenix, and then retained the title, which is outstanding. No one gave a shit again. Which was outstanding to see. We were talking the entire matchup. The only thing that really will have a glimpse of hope for the Divas division is when Karma comes back. That would be, something everybody would probably agree with. And one of the big things that I think everybody would be wanting to see is Beth Phoenix and Karma have a matchup. Well, it's going to look great for, Beth Phoenix and Karma to match up after Layla just defeated Beth Phoenix 2 pay-per-views in a row and basically made her look like a bitch.
Yeah. The one thing I get out of this is exactly what you said, but also there's literally nobody else that they can really throw, Layla in there to face. AJ's doing her thing with the storyline. Eve's not even wrestling.
They don't
anymore.
let Natalya wrestle.
They don't let her wrestle.
Alicia Fox will have random matches here and there.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see her in a fucking
match.
The
Bellas are gone. She's already beat Beth Phoenix twice. The only thing I could see, other than the Karma thing, which is I'm almost 100% positive won't happen, is Michelle McCool will come back.
Yeah.
And they could feud, but I just don't see that happening.
She's pregnant, isn't she?
Is she pregnant?
The Taker's we're gonna have a little takey.
Little takey. little bastard. I don't want to.
Man, that's rough.
I mean, that ain't ignorant.
Dude, Taker will come kick your ass, man. He'll hear you.
Nah.
He's a dead man, bro.
Nah.
All right.
I could outrun him.
Probably not, but.
But anyway, just a plain old Divas match. Just pay-per-view Divas match.
Yeah. That's what we got out of that. Layla retained the Divas Championship. Next up, we had a Sin Cara matchup featuring Hunico.
Featuring
Hunico. It's like going to see a movie because on these squash matches, the Rybacks, the Cesaros, the
we don't even have to say versus.
No, it's not versus. It's featuring.
Yeah.
Sin Cara featuring Hunico.
Yeah, just a song.
It's like he's entertaining him of a great night of putt golf or something.
Just Lil Wayne
kick his ass.
Lil Wayne featuring Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, dude.
But
I don't know.
Nah. Yeah. But anyway, this was what it was. Hunico can wrestle that luchador type style. Made Sin Cara look good again. Another just attraction style match on here that they just throw on here these pay-per-views for that Spanish demographic. No feud, no nothing for Sin Cara. Just doing the same thing he just did just since he's been there. So Sin Cara wins.
Sin Cara looking like he's looked the last couple weeks, not botching a shitload of moves like we saw before his injury, but Hunico looking good, doing nothing, having to sell great and look good for Sin Cara, and Sin Cara wins the matchup there in a glorified squash match. Next matchup, we had a triple threat match for the WWE Championship featuring champions CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. Really looking forward to going to this one. This one, really in my eyes, with how this was set up and the kind of shenanigans that kind of looked like it was going around here, really delivered in my eyes. I thought this was really quality stuff and a lot like my father beat AJ said in the preview, they just used Kane like a damn jungle gym in this matchup and really just kind of worked around Punk and Bryan around this to kind of get back to each other. But using Kane, you know, we saw the Doomsday Device spot doing that kind of thing and jumping around doing the DDTs and shit and all this kind of stuff going on. But just jumping to the finish here, which is, we thought there was just going to be a boatload of AJ going on with, you know, seeing AJ make out with Kane in the middle of the show here and stuff going on with Daniel Bryan, obviously the stuff going on over the past month or so. All we saw was, you know, Punk push Kane into the ropes and AJ there, knocking her out. Kane acting, oh my God, why did KJ got knocked out? And then Punk GTS him and pin him, and Daniel Bryan disappeared.
He did.
He went bye-bye. He went to a pool and just fucking disappeared somewhere.
Just a Chris Angel.
Mind freaked your ass and just was gone.
He did.
We have no idea where the hell Daniel Bryan went. They didn't mention him. They just showed Kane carrying him off and AJ with that little smirk. Kind of saying, that one's for you, Punk, got that retained for you. But yeah, seeing Punk retain the championship in a, you know, pretty entertaining matchup. Really thought they worked around a lot of stuff well. A lot of great triple, you know, the kind of triple threat spots that you kind of see, really pulled that stuff off great. And Punk and Bryan looking outstanding as usual, and seeing Punk retain the WWE championship.
Yeah, this was great. This was great, and one of the better Kane matches in a long, long time.
Helps when CM Punk and Daniel Bryan are in there with him, right?
Yeah, that absolutely helps. And you know, I thought with the storyline going into this would help this match, but the storyline really didn't do too much. They really didn't play any storyline aspects in the match. They just played the match like a triple threat, and it wasn't just like a WWE style triple threat where one guy gets thrown out. They did a lot of double team on one guy, this, that, blah, 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 and a lot of really great spots. The crowd was into it. And, you know, not as much AJ as we thought. AJ came out at the end and kind of had this little deal where she, you know, basically Kane picked her up. She had this little smirk on her face, looked at Punk. We still don't really know what's going on, what the deal is with her. It's very intriguing and interesting to see, and I'm all for the idea of her continuing to do this stuff because it is extremely sexy.
That's right. I mean, we got some AJ love going on here.
I do.
We really do. And we are extremely intrigued to see what happens out of this. I have really no idea what we're going to be seeing in the, you know, months or so to come with this whole AJ, Punk, and Ryan. All this stuff's really intriguing.
I'm guessing it. I'm hoping at the 1000th Raw she comes out in like a nightie, just like a night.
God, dude, would that not be
just some lingerie? Is that PG?
Is it legal just to masturbate in your seat in an arena?
I mean, Pee Wee Herman did that. He went to jail.
Did he?
Well, he was one of those sex theaters though.
Gotcha. So we can't do that.
I mean, there's probably a lot of kids around.
Yeah.
I mean, what if we just had a trench coat?
Yeah, dude. Like, have you guys seen that Nick Swartzen bit? He puts a bubble over his, looks like he has a belly.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to order one of those.
Yeah, they don't make them, so.
I guess that's why I couldn't get one. So.
Gotta do that.
Yeah.
Next match up, we had two jobbers being featured by Ryback.
Yeah, just another feature match.
Featured. Featured attraction.
Yeah, it's just.
You know.
Just Ryback, you know.
What was his words of wisdom tonight?
Just
shit.
I can and I will.
That's
Feed me 3.
Feed me 3.
You know, maybe we need a little bit of Ryan back on this show.
What? Oh man.
Just feed.
Was that a hint right there? Did you teaser? Teaser trailer?
Feed me 4.
Oh.
I'm jumping over 3 and going.
You're gonna just skip right over 3.
I'm going over 3 and going straight to 4.
You keep it even.
Just feed me 7.
That's odd, man.
I mean, I'm going over
7.
You know, I'm pushing myself to the moon.
Alberto Del Ryan, eat your heart out.
You know,
man, Ryback getting the win in yet another squash match on pay-per-view. Moving on now to the main event steel cage match between Big Show and John Cena. Obviously, if Show loses, Laurinaitis will be fired, and if John Cena loses, Cena would be fired. And oh no, John Cena won this match, ladies and gentlemen. We never thought that could ever outcome. I wasn't looking forward to this match going into it. I didn't think it would really do anything, and I knew it was going to be the main event. And John Cena, I predicted to win, and he did, and I've seen it a million times.
You want a fun fact? I found out about it. I told my main man here. Since the beginning of 2012, the WWE and World Heavyweight title have not been defended as the main event, the last match on a pay-per-view.
Now let's go over some of those main events. You ready?
Just
Elimination Chamber. Royal Rumble. Duh.
Royal
Elimination Chamber. Ambulance match. John Cena and Kane. Okay? Mania. Duh. Rock and, Cena. Extreme Rules. Brock Lesnar. John Cena. Over the Limit. we had John Laurinaitis and John Cena. No Way Out, we had Big Show and John Cena. How many of those matches really, deserve
needed to be main event? How much do they even care about their world and their heavyweight title? Let's just also say that CM Punk is the longest reigning WWE champ in
like 15 years or something.
15 years right now. He'll probably go to like SummerSlam, maybe past SummerSlam.
Have one of the best WWE title runs in a very long time.
It's
just all these main event matches will be forgotten about, and we'll just worry about the man.
You just if these main event matches, these so-called main event matches that are not title matches, did not have storylines, this would be the worst decision for the year 2012 for them. If somewhere down the line CM Punk does not main event a pay-per-view, or Sheamus at least one of them, that is just asinine in my opinion. It's obviously not going to happen at SummerSlam. Who knows about Money in the Bank? If John Cena or Big Show or another guy or Brodus Clay maybe main events with Big Show. Who knows? Whatever they're going to do. It's just downright retarded.
Yeah. I mean, I think the formula would be the guy who delivers, produces, is the most quality, the best. I think they call him the best in the world, right?
I think so.
And it's pretty much, it's granted because
either that or just the best, just technical wrestler in the world. The other guy.
Yeah, the other
one
guy.
One of those. Yeah. That other guy would probably be a good one.
Probably be a good one.
Just No Way Out / just main event. Just rant.
Main event rant.
Main event rant.
Because this, come on, people. Let's just stop these. Stop it. Don't do it anymore.
Bill Laurinaitis got fired. Apparently.
Yeah.
At the end of this, did we say that? I don't know if we said that.
I guess if you figured it out. But
yeah, he got fired and then just attitude adjusted.
He'll probably be back. He'll probably be back tomorrow.
Probably. I do want to mention his just Dumb and Dumber, just Jim Carrey, just tuxedo he had thing.
Yeah, dude.
That thing was just gay.
That was. Who do you want to take over as GM?
Just Vader. Just he's still got it.
I was thinking Heath Slater. It's Slater time, baby.
Just
my
GM squashes your GM.
Probably does. But yeah. John Cena getting the win in this matchup, and this will now wrap up our 2012 WWE No Way Out review. I don't even know what he's doing.
I can't.
You can't do that, man. You got some. Dude, just. For my fucking paraplegic partner Ryan, I'm your host J-Man. Thank you for watching another edition of the Wrestling Report, your source for professional wrestling news, information, opinions, and slate.